Welcome back. We're still making our way through all the character chapters after chapter 15 in the main story. And it's Rowen's turn, whose ponytail still keeps clipping through his body. It's very strange, because you just every so often just see it poke out of his stomach. Very, very odd. There, just then. Weird. No idea if you just heard the cheering outside.
Ah, Ludger. Did you know the city of Drellin is famous for its spirits? Not the kind that interest Jude, mind you. Drellin's spirits are of the liquid variety. With all we've been through, I believe we could use a drink. Shall we wet our whistles?
Let's make a night of it, Rowen. Come on, then.
Sure, but who says we have to stop at one?
That's the, spirit. Come, let me show you how to appreciate the finer things. Oh, Lady Mila and Lady Elise. Is anything the matter?
No, nothing. Elise and I are just out for a stroll.
Yep, stretching my legs.
What are you two up to?
Ludger and I were just about to indulge in some of Drellin's local delicacies.
Sounds intriguing.
Drellin is famous for, seafood and spirits, right?
I want to see food too!
Why not accompany us? We would never turn down such beautiful company.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Sure, I'm in.
Did you mean just Mila?
I meant all three of you. 2 beautiful ladies and 1 beautiful plush doll thing.
Oh, Rowen, you're embarrassing me!
Pardon me.
Plush doll thing.
Sure seems like the same old Rowen to me.
That letter must have been a misunderstanding.
Forgive me, everyone. I'm afraid some urgent business has come up.
What is it?
An emergency meeting of the military commanders. We've received threats of terrorism from an extremist group that opposes peace between the nations.
You're a busy man.
Too busy to find the time to complain about it, but it's all for the future of our 2 nations. Ludger, I want you to have this.
What is it? Is this a bribe? What's going on here? I don't want to know, do I? I like the idea of R1, though. I'm gonna go with that.
This a bribe for canceling our bar date?
Well, I suppose it might buy a few libations if you sold it, but I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. It completes a set with my own charm. I promise I'll make this up to you.
You better.
He's fully devoting himself to fulfilling his mission.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he'd need a will anytime soon.
True. Well, there's no use worrying about it now. Let's eat.
My fish was so fresh, it was practically still wriggling.
I'll sample Drellin's other claim to fame when Rowen gets back.
This is Vera. There's been an abduction. An extremist group has just claimed responsibility. The victim is Riza Maxian Prime Minister Rowen Ilbert.
What?
Chancellor Marcia has requested Spirius's assistance in the rescue operation. Please return to headquarters ASAP for a full briefing.
Something wrong?
You might say that.
They kidnapped Rowen.
That threat he mentioned earlier. It must have been bait to lure him into a trap.
We gotta save the old guy!
Ludger, we're coming with you.
Oh yeah, I'd hope so. Guiding Rowen.
I can't believe that a man of Rowen's stature could be kidnapped.
Poor Rowen. I hope they haven't hurt him.
What if they're strapping him onto the torture rack right this moment?
You can't say things like that. He's fine. He has to be.
I mean, it's one of those things where we're gonna get there, and he'll probably have already won and destroyed the entire terrorist group, and we're like, oh, we've come to pick you up?
He'll be fine, because he has us.
Thanks, Ludger.
And let's remember, this is Rowen we're talking about. I'd be more worried for his captors than for him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Finally free!
Sorry, Tipo.
No problem. I feel you, sister.
Regardless, there's one thing we know for sure. Standing here worrying about Rowen isn't going to get us any closer to saving him.
That's right. We need to go find him. We can do this, everyone.
You're right.
Roger Dodger!
That's more like it.
I feel ya, sister. Really, Tipo? That's Tipo just gets weirder and weirder. Right, where are we going? Spirius, isn't it? Yes, right. So, I want that. I want that. There we go. Spirius Corporation entrance. Right. So, is it gonna? Yeah, same spot as always. Right in the middle-ish. Right in the middle-ish. Yeah, that's a term now.
I'll begin the briefing. Prime Minister Ilbert has been kidnapped by an extremist group that espouses Olympian domination.
Olympian domination? I take it they oppose the peace treaty.
Yes, the Olympian government has been sent a list of their demands.
The Olympian government? Why would they care about Rowen?
The Prime Minister is a key player in the peace process. He's crucial to Olympius. They certainly understand that.
They intend to use him as a bargaining chip.
That's horrible.
They also hacked into our telecommunications system and broadcast this message.
Keep Olympia separate. It is a sacred land for a chosen people. We will not have it be fouled by a friendship with Riza Maxia. Riza Maxia's inhabitants are our fuel. Its land, nothing more than a penal colony for deserters. The leadership of Olympias has lost its way. We demand the immediate dissolution of the peace treaty. Should you refuse us, the consequences will be decisive and severe.
These nutjobs have Rowen?
We shut down the broadcast immediately, of course, but the extremists have powerful communication jamming Spirix. We were unable to determine the signal's origin.
If only we had a little more to go on.
What is it?
That's the charm Rowen gave you. May I see it?
It's like he knew this was going to happen.
Apparently it's enchanted by some sort of art. I'm sure the Four could tell us more. Interesting. This art seems to emit a special pulse through earth and water. And it resonates with an opposing pulse transmitted through fire and wind.
What?
Rowen had another stone just like this.
I'll have the Four seek out the strongest point of resonance. That should be the midpoint between the two stones. Then the source of the other pulse should be equidistant from us in the opposite direction.
Midpoint acquired. Now we just need to pinpoint the equidistant location. That puts the source of the transmission near Labari Hollow.
They're in Riza Maxia.
Is this why Rowen gave Ludger the stone in the first place?
It's almost as if he knew he'd be abducted.
He's still okay, right?
They're using him as a bargaining chip. They'd be fools to kill him.
Phew!
However, Rowen is still a key figure in the peace movement. They may be planning on disposing of him eventually.
Now that you mention it, the Spirius Corporation has analyzed what would happen if Mr. Ilbert were killed. According to our projections, his death and the resulting backlash would ultimately advance the cause of international peace.
What?
That means...
That we should let him die? Is that what we're saying right now? Because,
Rowen wouldn't resort to such desperate tactics.
No, you're right. We've got to rescue him.
The extremists' hideout is in Labari Hollow. Let's go.
Seems odd that they're in Rize Maxia, though. Although it's probably the Plast place? Plast place. Yeah, the Plast place plus. Last place you would look. I can get a full sentence out every so minute. That one was too obviously deliberate.
Rowen has to be around here somewhere. Let's leave no stone unturned.
Don't worry. We'll find you.
But what if we won't? What if we never find him? He's going to be at the bottom, isn't he? Right at the bottom. Where else would you go? Always aim for the bottom. Yep. Did just say that. Enemy is a bum, man. I kind of do agree with that sentiment. Do agree completely. And there was something Sarah linked me the other day. Not related to bottoms, by the way. Just so you know. It's, I can't remember the character's name now. I'm going to have to look it up when I get the chance. Oh, he's not down in the middle then. Okay, let's look at the map. So where is he? Not gonna be in the middle, because that's where an enemy is. Huh. Probably inside somewhere, but still, this is most strange. But yeah, it was something to do with Freakazoid. There's a TV show on Adult Swim, I think Sarah was saying. Oh, there's a guy.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Just come for a quick visit. Why? Hello? Game?
Don't let them call back up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Rowen must be in the back.
Hurry.
No, I'll take my time. Screw him.
If there's a guard outside.
Rowen must be inside.
Or it could just be a diversion. Be prepared for anything, people. It's a turtle! Oh, he's at the back. He's at the back. Get out the way. Get out the way. Oh my god, he's on the floor.
How'd you find us?
Why don't you ask the man on the ground? He clearly outwitted you.
This old fool? Not bloody likely. Ugh. Surrender!
We'll make sure he's safe.
And stay back.
Now.
Ah! Blasted Maxians! You'll pay for this!
I think you will. Haven't you seen how powerful we are?
The forward. Are you ready?
Stupid, stunning mallet. Oh.
Well, that settles that.
How can you be so nonchalant about this?
What happened? When did we win? What? What? Okay. What?
Rowen! Thank goodness you're alive!
I knew that you would eventually come and find me here.
Did you know that you would be abducted?
Unfortunately, yes. I considered it enough of a possibility that I should have an insurance policy. I needed something effective but inconspicuous, so I gave Ludger a paired resonance stone as a safety measure.
Whoa, good thinking there!
We were able to take out the extremists' home base as a result.
Always the tactician. Your plan really came together there.
It was only possible because I knew I could rely on you.
Rowen, there's something that you should know. We found those letters that you wrote. The wills.
Yeah! You see these tears? We were afraid you might kick the bucket!
Ah, so you ended up finding those. Dare I ask if you read them in their entirety?
No, I was too scared to read past the very beginning.
Then you missed the part where I asked you to assist Lady Dressel in restoring the 6 ruling houses.
Huh?
I believe the 6 houses are crucial to strengthening the bonds between Rashagal and Aljul. I have hidden multiple letters to other prominent figures in my residences in Kanbalar, as well as those in Finmont. They outline all of the steps that should be taken in order for the prosperity and future of Rize Maxia, as well as the peace process.
I see. That way your mission could continue even without you.
Not that I had any intention of dying, mind you. After all, there is still much I must do. I simply haven't the time to die. But at the same time, I understand that no one lives forever.
Rowen.
The thought of our bright future flickering out because I died with my plans half finished. To me, that would be a fate crueler than death itself.
But this way, the hope of achieving international peace can survive even without you.
Exactly. I have written such letters to a great number of people. And you are one of them, young miss.
I never would have imagined that you'd come to me for something this important. Are you okay with this?
Although, hey, you know you can count on us.
I want you to decide your own future, Elise. Yet as much as I hate to burden you with the fate of the country, we are good friends, and I could not help but ask.
I'd be more than honored, Rowen.
But knock off all this dying talk! You're bumming me out!
It's quite beautiful in its own way. It brings a tear to the eye.
I'll make sure nothing happens to Rowen.
Definitely. We'll all protect you, no matter what happens.
Count on it.
Thank you, my friends. Well, it appears I won't need to have you read the rest of the letter then.
Yes.
It's from Chancellor Marcia. She seems to have been quite concerned about me.
You are important to Chancellor Marcia, just like you're important to us.
Yeah, you're totally buddies now!
Oh, we are? I suppose that our relationship has evolved beyond the point of mere colleagues. Perhaps I should invite her out for dinner and apologize for putting her through all of this.
Rowen's going on a date!
Hey, not so fast. You better treat us all to dinner first. Something upscale should suffice.
I have to pay for everything?
May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth, and carry those joys far afield.
She's got you there, Rowen.
I accept defeat. Tonight will be my treat.
Woohoo! Hooray!
It's just like they say, for the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all. Someday I'll take you to dinner. You deserve a reward for all your hard work, too.
I'm looking forward to it already.
I bet you are. What about the drinks we're gonna have, Rowen? No?
This job is for a really
I
rare
bet it's for a
item.
really rare item. The
I
amount of
don't know
times
if
I've
we'll
heard
find
that
it
one,
through
it's like,
normal means.
I should really get rid of the job.
Why not ask the cats to do it? They're always coming back with rare items.
Got nothing going on with Rowen? That's kind of disappointing. Right, let's get out of here. We want to find Alvin, though. Where would he be? We'll start in her mill. It's probably not going to be her mill where he is. But it is Alvin I want, because his chapter 5 should be quite short. It should fit on the end of this one quite nicely. It's probably going to be over there. It's probably going to be Jude or something with that one, I feel. So let's bounce around. Charlatan? Could be that one. Because I'd expect Rowen to be here. Or Elise. So, we'll see. But it's like, I think we've had Rowen or Leia there before.
You're a steadfast man, but I'm such a worrywart. I still worry about you. Perhaps I'll make it a point to worry about worrying too much.
That's a nice breeze.
Yes, it is. Right, so that's who's there. Canbelar then, maybe? Maybe? We've got to find out where this is going on, because this, I'd expect it to be Gaius. This is loads of words here. That could be Jude. So wait, was it? I don't know where they are.
I'd never have imagined that at this age, I'd be spending so much time with a young man like you. Yeah, but ignore my doddering old man nonsense. There's something I want you to have. Speaking with you sends me straight back in time to the vibrant days of my own youth. But sometimes it's not so bad to be a geezer either.
There we go. It took you long enough to get that to pop up. Usually it's like a little thing at the bottom and then they're boom, they're there. Then not this time. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. Please be Rowen. Please be Rowen. It's Jude. Watch it be Elle Mel. Watch it, after all this, watch it be him. Although it makes sense he would be in Yan Ju. I see the back of his head. I can see the exclamation, but is it him?
The
Ugh.
job postings sure are beneficial.
Stupid frame
Why,
rate.
we could put in requests for
it's
all
Rowen.
the world's finest foods.
We found him. Finally.
But then I guess we'd have to offer a suitable reward.
Yes,
for each
we've
one.
heard that one before. I think, maybe. Right. Anyway, Rowen. I keep saying Rowen. Alvin. There we go. Alvin Chapter 5. Cheers to a better future.
Hello, hello! Nova here! Got big news about your next job. Sorry, Nova. Ludger's tied up at the moment. What? Hey, wait a minute!
Just tracked him down. Yep, we'll be right over. Just hang tight.
They want us to hurry?
Pretty much. Ludger, you've been such a big help to us. It's only fair you come see our big announcement. No, let's call it a celebration.
Clearly, there's a pattern forming here with all these characters. They all want to go have a drink.
In other words, you're just inviting me out for drinks.
I knew you'd pick up what I was putting down.
And as the only journalist invited, I'll be coming along to document the whole thing.
We expect big things from you, Snoops. We've booked the bar in Duval, so we better get moving.
Duval? Way over there? I thought I'd be rubbing shoulders with a who's who of Shandu.
I'm not made of moolah. Believe me, I checked out some of the options. My wallet hurts just thinking about it.
Ouch. Alrighty. But you owe me one, okay? Better start saving.
Fair enough. Let's just call this the pre-party.
To Duval it is. Right, so let's have a look here. Duval. There we go. Oh, straight to the bar. Film noir. Oh, 2 exclamations. Didn't expect that.
Hey, you started without me.
Well, you never said not to. Right?
Balin was telling me about the time you two went drinking.
What?
What's the story?
Let's just say it involves a sloppy young Alfred and a humiliating confession.
Never happened. Stop making stuff up.
Excuse me, can I get anyone a drink?
An apple juice, please.
Whatever they're having. You?
I mean, I'm not gonna go with a tomato juice. That just doesn't sound appealing.
I'll have what Alvin's having.
Yeah, that's the spirit, buddy. Ahem. I'll start with the big news. We need to unload all the merchandise we've been planning to sell to you-know-who.
Huh?
You okay with this?
Apparently, it's just how you break into the business world in Olympias.
Exactly right. Going after them now wouldn't accomplish anything at this point. Hate to get a bad reputation by making a big deal out of this and losing.
Huh. Because that would just make things worse.
Fortunately, we're not alone. Balin had our back on this one.
I know some people.
So you taking that job they offered?
Turned him down. I'm business partners with Jurgen now. There's absolutely no way I'm just tossing that away.
Very well said. I mean, you even came to me for help.
Hey, so are you really okay with this?
We talked this over already. It's all good. I'm fine.
I really am glad I got into business with you. Thank you. This was a real learning experience for me. I'm not the world's best businessman. It's pretty clear that I need someone like you around.
Come on. I wouldn't even have known where to start without you.
Listen to that! They're the perfect team!
Yeah.
There's no need to patronize us.
The perfect team, huh? Gotta say, I'm looking forward to the future.
Oh, final question. So, the two of you got into business to build a bridge between the two nations. And do you still think that's possible at this point?
The two countries certainly have radically different values, but that just makes for a challenge worth meeting.
Sometimes there's more important things in business than simple profit. Now that I've finally learned that lesson, I'd like to try my luck at it again.
I think I have the makings of a great story here.
Looks like everyone's all set.
From the top?
Okay, let's do this.
Here's to success. We'll go with that one. But did anybody else notice the guy behind the bar? He was constantly shaking that cocktail shaker. Constantly. Doing nothing else. He's probably still doing it now.
Here's to success. Cheers.
Cheers! Thanks, pal, for all your help.
There we go. Cheers to a better future. Lovely. Lovely. Is he still shaking it?
After a thorough analysis of the two countries, I've come up with a totally scholarly theory of civilizations paper. What do you think? I could make a fortune if I published this, right?
He's still doing it. We are battle masters.
It happened! It finally happened!
We earned 100,000 chips playing poker. We actually beat the house.
It sends a shiver down my spine to hear the number out loud like that. An impressive performance.
It's nothing more than probability theory in the end, but if we were to try to push our luck...
We'd lose even more than we've gained. That is how gambling was designed to work.
But it's worked so far, to the tune of 100,000 chips! Maybe if we kept at it, we could make a good living as professional gamblers!
Settle down there. You're getting way ahead of yourself. Isn't that right?
Yeah, because I totally remember doing all this that you just spoke about and earning all that. Yep.
Alvin's right.
See, there's the voice of reason. If you're just goofing around, don't gamble. If you want to gamble, don't goof around. That's the unwritten law of Olympias.
Oh, so we really have to stop?
You're the type who goes overboard and ruins her life, Leia.
Ouch!
Gaius, you needn't be so cruel.
Oh, he only meant it in jest.
And you're the type for whom an ounce of discretion would be worth a pound of wit.
Ouch!
Anyway, let's spend these chips responsibly, all right?
Oh, yeah, sure. What? I don't remember doing any of that in this. We're not getting anything with Alvin. I'm just wary now, like wander outside and like boom, scene with Alvin. Nothing? Well, we'll assume we're done then. In the next part, we'll start off with Elise's Chapter 4. So we'll be back in Charlton. Which I keep calling Charlatan. I really do keep doing that, don't I? Anyway, we'll see you in the next part with that. Ta-ta for now.